Welcome back to another Recreate This Look. We are doing the iconic Cindy Crawford from the 1992 Super Bowl Pepsi commercial. And it's quite a journey. Come along, come join me. I don't know why I do this to myself. If you know, you know. And if you don't know, you're about to find out. Cindy Crawford is one of those 90s supermodels that took over the world. I mean, she was everywhere. We have some work to do, clearly. You know what it is. Elemis Superfood Priming Moisturizer. It Cosmetics CC Cream in Fair. I forgot to bring sponges out and I don't want to go get them. So we are using my hands. My hands are clean. It's my face. Too Faced Born This Way concealer. Now, one thing that I really found interesting doing my research about Miss Crawford is that she was going to go to college on a scholarship for chemical engineering at Northwestern University, but she dropped out to be a model. And I'm like blown away. And then also one of the other things that I learned was that her little high school bullies decided to pretend that they were a modeling agency when she was in high school, like sophomore year, like prank call her and tell her to come to this like casting or whatever for like a modeling gig. And it wasn't true. Like they were literally like just messing with her, and she ends up being supermodel of the world. So I'm like, wow, where are those bullies now? She also tried acting for a minute, which didn't work out so much, but I mean, everything's not for everybody. So like, just because she's not a great actress, like who cares, you know? I think my first introduction to her, if it wasn't like the Super Bowl commercial or another commercial, probably would have been on the E channel. Now, kids, let me give you a little history lesson. A long time ago, before we knew who Kim Kardashian was, the E channel would actually air runway shows. I'm pretty sure that my sister and I would watch these runway shows, and you would see all the supermodels, you would see all the designers. Sometimes they would go like backstage. There was a show specifically, I remember this vividly, where they would go backstage and they would show like everyone getting ready for the show, the designers, all that stuff. This is my Pretty Vulgar eyeshadow primer. The backstage and like how all this stuff works, right? The most fabulous fashions for two girls in Madera, California at the time. Like, it just seems so glamorous. At least it did to me. Man, they're like putting on a show. And I'm not gonna say I was the most fashionable kid ever, because Lord knows I wasn't. I'm still not fashionable by a lot of people's standards. I've had people kind of comment and like say little like snarky things about the way I dress, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't care, okay? Let's take a look at her. Okay, so we are gonna go with a smoky eye, Violet Voss Essentials palette. All right, so back to Miss Cindy. She was signed to Elite New York Modeling Agency in New York City in 1986. A partial count of her covers, of her magazine covers in 1998, totaled over 500 appearances. So that's 500 at least in what? 86 to 98 is what, 12 years? That's amazing. And she has some pretty thick, dark eyebrows. Oh, wow. Believe it or not, sometimes I surprise myself. You know what I mean? So we're not gonna do too much in the way of like contouring or anything like that, but I am gonna use the Pretty Vulgar Nesting Bitch Face palette. I'm gonna do a little bit of a black liner pencil just to darken up the lash line. This is Huda Beauty Life Liner Very Vanta Duo Eyeliner and Liquid in Extreme Black. This is the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. The mole. Okay, so I gotta remember that it's the opposite side that I'm looking at myself. So I think it's on this side. One of my favorites, MAC Matte Lipstick in Love You Back. Say that 3 times fast. And I know I like put on 18 layers of this, but today I'm just gonna do like 14. I was gonna do lashes, but I really don't see very much of a lash here. So I'm just gonna leave it alone with mascara. Now's the fun part, we're gonna do hair. So this is like day 3 hair, probably day 3. Don't judge me. One of my beauty school teachers telling me, you know, before you start styling, you have to like clear the traffic. So like before you can like get a good curl going, or before you can get a good like smoothing iron, smooth look going, you got to clear the traffic. Because if you got knots and stuff and tangles, it's not gonna work. So always clear the traffic before you start any kind of styling. Clear the traffic. It's always stuck in my head. Shout out to Stephanie for that one. Thank you so much. I'm gonna do the mohawk section first, where your eyebrow arches are straight back. It just makes it a little bit easier for me. For she. So I'm just gonna clip that back so that I can not have a bunch of hair going everywhere. A large roller pin and set it in there so it'll stand up. Her hair's not necessarily curly in this picture, but it does have a wave to it and a lot of body. Take this Moroccan oil. It's a medium hold luminous hairspray, and I am just gonna start lifting and hitting my scalp. Just start lifting before I tease. I'm just gonna brush towards the scalp about 3 or 4 times per section. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. These top ones, I'm going to take out the roller pin. I'm going to spray at the root and do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. All right. Clearly, this is too big, but the point is to be too big at first and then calm it down. There's nothing worse than trying to do a look with a lot of volume and you're like right here trying to make it bigger at the end. It's so much worse. So go big in the beginning, and then as you, oh girl, she's already appearing, my God, yes. Okay, so you see what I mean? Like just barely smoothing it out with my fingers. You can already see like she's coming to the stage. She's quiet on the set. Cindy's here. Oh my God. Okay. Again, if I had highlights in the front, this would be everything. She's not everything. She's like 75% of the things, but I'll take it. 75% I'll take. So let me finish up smoothing out the hair really quick. I'll put on the outfit and I'll be right back. And here is the final look, ladies and gentlemen. Can't get this to act right, but you know, it's fine. I'm not gonna say I'm not mad at it because, you know, people were telling me like, why do you say you're not mad at it? Just say you like it. Like, yes, I do like it. I do like it. I do like it. This, again, I could do this. I could be this girl. I mean, I could be part Big Ange for the rest of my life and part Cindy Crawford for the rest of my life. I feel like that's like not a bad combo if you ask me. Thank you again for watching. I'm gonna go take some pictures. Those will be up momentarily. I appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. If you have any suggestions, please put them in the comments. I do read the comments. I do respond to the comments. I would love your feedback, and I would love some other suggestions of looks that you want me to do. I've gotten some very interesting and challenging suggestions that I may or may not do depending on what I have. Like I said, I don't buy anything to do these. I just use what I have, like literally just use what I have. So if I have something that I feel like I can pull it off with, I will do it. I promise. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you again next week for another Recreate This Look. Thanks again.